ago, I made a video about my favorite The Haunting Hour episodes. And I had lots of fun with it. So I thought, hey, how about we sit down and talk some more about the show? Look, you seem to like The Haunting Hour. I like The Haunting Hour. It's perfect. We're kinda connected this way. But seriously, this series is awesome. I remember that when I started watching it, I wasn't expecting much. Look, even as a kid, I just never found R.L. Stine all that scary. What? I read his books. I had several of the Nightmare Room and the Fear Street series. And while I liked most of them, I think there were only 2 or 3 that truly creeped me out. No, this isn't me saying, oh, I was such a little Miss Badass. This is me admitting that I used to sneak into the living room to watch horror movies way more than I should have. Maybe this explains a few things. Oh, and what about the Goosebumps books? Strangely enough, I had only 2 of them. A relative found them somewhere and gave them to me, but I guess I was already a bit old for them by that point. Who cares? They were The Haunted Mask and Night of the Living Dummy, which most fans say are among the scariest in the series, so I still consider that a win for me. My point is, because of that, when I started watching The Haunting Hour, I didn't think it would be actually that creepy. Shows what I know, right? I mean, look at the first episode. Yeah, the very first episode in the series, and this is what we get. So let's talk about the doll that started it all. Review opens with a very comforting location. A creepy, poor illuminated, dusty studio filled with doll parts.
Yeah, I'm out.
We don't see any parts of a serial killer's previous victims, but we do see someone working on a new doll. And I guess this woman is a bit of a perfectionist.
This is wrong. She's not good.
Oh, don't be so harsh on yourself. The doll looked great. Now, this one... yeah, maybe you should go back to the drawing board with that one. As for us, we're introduced to the family about to have their lives screwed up. One of them is Lilly. She's a very sweet girl.
Okay, Mom, order! Order!
A polite child.
Taking so long.
Oh, okay, so she's a spoiled brat. What do you want from me? As for the rest of the family, we have the father, Henry, who is the indulgent parent. You know, he's the one who gives Lily everything she wants and can't say no to her because he wants his daughter to be happy. Yeah, that's all very sweet. Until she grows up and he wonders why the local cops have an entire file cabinet dedicated to her. This leaves the mother, Jill, with the burden of the responsible side of parenting, setting boundaries and rules, and trying to make sure her daughter becomes a functional adult rather than just a tall child. Of course, this causes some tension between mother and daughter. And the son, Brandon,
Why don't you have her clean her room while she's waiting?
is pretty much just trying to survive this mess and likely counting the days until he can leave for college. But for now, one of his many chores is being the most sane person in the family.
I know she's had trouble making friends.
Order!
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, he's pretty aware of the dynamics in this house. Finally, whoever Lily was waiting for arrives, and we get to see why she was so impatient. She's getting a brand new doll. But it's not just any doll. It's a really you doll.
I'd like you to meet Lilly D.
The company's whole gist is that the parents send photos of their kids and they make dolls that look like the kids. And the employees, well, I think they receive special training in the art of bleeding the parents dry. Like here. This woman says that most of their lucky girls also go to the Really You Center to get their hair and nails done. And when she says girls, she doesn't mean just the girls who buy the dolls. She means the girls under dolls.
Just $229, and that does include the framed photo pack.
You're only a kid once.
Well, you gotta give it to them. They know a sucker when they see one. Also, Henry, you're sleeping on the couch tonight. Now, the whole spa/salon thingy, when that woman included the doll in this, she meant it literally. Yeah, the doll gets a robe, nails done, hair care, the works. I hope this is fake at least. Oh, and the mother? Oh, she gets to stand there while blonde McMoney grabs her, keeps blubbering about how the dolls can get their own cell phones with real phone numbers next month. Someone give this poor woman a drink. But yeah, they're taking the usual "oh, a doll is just like a real person" gimmick that you get from doll sellers to a whole new level. You really feel the buy pressure and see how they get the kids into it. I know this is just a soulless business like any other, but are we sure they aren't the actual villains here? And I'm not the only one who finds this weird. Brandon and his friend, Josh, aren't fans of the doll either. Brandon is also kinda done with Lily's behavior, and he wonders what happened to her because she used to be cute. I guess we'll have to take his word for it. The next day, Lily has some girls over for a sort of play date. If you recall, Henry mentioned that Lily has been having trouble making friends. Now why could that be?
My Delaney and I do karaoke together. I'm getting a nightclub set. It's on back order. That would be weird. You know, just having the doll.
Well, it's because she's a little Miss Mine is better. You know the type. The kid who only invites you over so they can show off their stuff, the one who always has some snide comment about their belongings, even when you have the exact same thing.
Gee, I don't know. It just doesn't seem that they give you very much good stuff.
Geez, why can't Lily make friends? No wonder one of the girls is 100% done with this crap. And apparently, so are the dolls. You see, she says that Lilly D told her doll a little secret. What secret is that? Oh, just that Lilly D doesn't like Lily. Lily reacts? Well, the way someone like her would. So much for trying to bond with the other girls. But it seems this actually bothered Lily. Yeah, kid, not even your damn doll likes you. While wondering if that's true, she apparently hears something. Now, I can't tell if the dolls really whispered something to them, if it was their own imagination, or if this girl was just trying to give Lily some humility pill. But either way, Lily ends up brushing off the whole "your doll hates you," because what Lily D actually meant is that she doesn't like Lily. She loves Lily. It's hardly Lily D's fault if people don't let her finish her sentences. I told Henry I wanted my tubes tied up, but no. Jill tries to scold Lily for her behavior, pointing out that the other girl's mother won't let her come over anymore. Lily couldn't care less. Why should she? As far as she's concerned, if a friend's not willing to kiss her feet, then she's not a friend at all. She's going to grow up to be an influencer, isn't she? Besides, she already has the bestest friend the world could offer. Yeah, right. Look, kid, everyone knows the bestest friend in the world is my Paddington Bear plush. Since talking to Lily is like trying to nail jelly to a wall, Jill takes a more effective approach by taking the doll away as a punishment. While this makes Lily oh so mad, Jill decides that, you know what, she actually likes the doll. So much in fact that she doesn't notice when the doll freaking moves.
No, no, no. No.
On the one hand, Lily's finally getting a timeout. On the other hand, now Jill is the one treating this damn thing like a person. We have no winners here.
I thought you took the doll away from her.
Lilly D is here as my guest.
Lilly D prefers my tea parties anyway.
We need counseling. Like yesterday.
Agreed. Lily tries to manipulate her father into giving her the doll back by promising to be good, sweet, and also well-behaved.
Can I please have Lilly D back now? I promise I'll be good. I'll be good. I promise.
But just because Jill is getting obsessed with the doll herself, it doesn't mean she's losing her brain cells. Meaning, she can see right through this crap. So, she's still keeping the doll. Oh, I'm sure Lily will accept that. Oh dear. Lily claims that Lilly D spilled the gravy, but of course, no one believes that. Blame the plant the next time. So, now we have a kid claiming the doll moved by itself, a mother who is already too keen on keeping said doll, and a father whose spine is still made of marshmallows the last time I checked.
Can I live with your family? You wouldn't like it.
Brandon later checks on Lily, trying to understand what made her ruin their mother's laptop. Yeah, no joke, I don't want to imagine what my mom would have done. Lily insists that Lilly D is the culprit. Call her lawyer, she's being framed.
She wants to hurt me.
Cool. Okay. I'm just going to call some men in white coats and I'll be right back. No, he's a good brother and despite everything he cares about his little sister. So he goes to talk with their parents. And that's when we see that Jill is stuck in the freaking doll in bed. Like, her and her husband's bed. This might not be scary, but it's disturbing. You know there's something wrong with her. Speaking of Henry, he admits that it's hard for him to see Lily unhappy. And that's why he can't say no to her.
You never bribed me with anything neat like that.
You were never rotten enough to deserve it.
Okay, despite what I said earlier when introducing the family, let me say that this dynamic is presented in quite a realistic way. It's not over the top or even annoying. You really believe you're seeing a family facing this sort of issues here. And while Henry is far too indulgent, he isn't the old dumb parent who can't see the warning signs. He comes across more like someone who truly wants his children to always be happy, rather than the type that always goes, "There's nothing wrong in this family, don't you dare suggest otherwise." This is a subtle difference, but one that keeps your audience from screaming at the character. Or at least screaming too much. Brandon comes to talk with the parents, and he says, you know what, they should just get rid of the doll. Not because he already thinks this is Annabelle 2.0, but because he's worried about Lily. Aww, Brandon for best brother ever! Jill, of course, shoots the idea down. They've spent too much money on Lilly D to just throw her in the trash. Well, that and she likes Lilly D.
I love this color on you.
You know, it's because of people like her that other people label adults who collect dolls as weirdos. You're not doing the community any favors, lady. Later that night, Henry tries to sneak the doll back into Lily's room. Because he loves his daughter, he doesn't like seeing her sad, and because he can't sleep with this piece of junk in the bed. The only problem is that she isn't happy about it. No, I don't mean Lily. I mean Lilly D. Damn, that's terrifying. One of the scariest scenes in this episode, no joke, period. If I woke up with this thing next to my bed staring at me like that, I would have a heart attack. RIP Dr. Midnight, that's it, the end. And somehow the world will keep going, imagine that. Isn't he cute? I totally don't want to smash him right now. Also, did you notice that Lilly D's eyes sometimes move? Usually, she is staring straight ahead, but at times we see her looking another direction. It's just so damn creepy. And the fact that the characters apparently never notice it, and you never see the actual movement, somehow makes it worse. It's like when something only moves when you're not looking. The next day, Henry wakes with Lilly D back in bed. He just assumes his wife got the doll back and says nothing about it. So Jill has no idea that her new daughter has a habit of walking around the house at night. As for her other daughter, you know, the human one, she still insists that it wasn't her who ruined the laptop. Also, she doesn't feel so good if anyone cares to know. Well, with that thing staring at me, I wouldn't either. Oh, maybe some breakfast will make her feel better.
Where's mine?
Oh, did I not give you one?
Jeez, Mom.
Here you go, Lily. Sorry.
Okay, ouch. And, as if that wasn't enough, Jill gives breakfast to her child doll. Let me repeat that. She's giving breakfast to a doll.
You're totally obsessed with it.
Her, not it.
Isn't it tragic treating a doll like it was your child scenario? You know, oh, this person is so lonely, or this mother is traumatized by the loss of her child. No, this is more of a this woman is running for mayor of crazy town scenario.
You're giving the doll breakfast?
Well, Lily D is no ordinary doll.
When Lily gets home from school, her parents are out, and, with all the crazy rampaging around the house, Brandon needs some unwind time, so he's playing games with Josh. Not that he forgot that he has an actual sister to take care of.
Oh, I made you nachos in the kitchen. Just heat them up, all right? No.
But before having a snack, Lily goes to their parents' room, hoping to find Lilly D. Not because she wants to play or disobey her mother. She just wants to apologize to the doll. Trying to placate the evil thing currently living in your house is not a bad idea, kiddo. But I think a flamethrower would be the best solution in this case. However, Lily can't find Lilly D. Best case scenario, the doll thinks they're playing hide and seek. Worst case scenario, she is planning a murder. Lily asks Brandon if their mother took the doll with her, but come on, how is he supposed to know? It's not like he...
There's a flamethrower.
Would you think less of me if I left right now?
Since no one can fight an evil doll with an empty stomach, Lily decides she might as well have the nachos. But passes out for some reason, and only wakes up when her mother comes home. Now, this is strange. Lily has paint on her hands. Also, the nachos are cold now. But then, Jill asks if Brandon reminded Lily to not touch the doll, which confuses Lily because she checked the room and couldn't find Lilly D. Yet, Jill replies that she left the thing sitting in the chair at her dressing table. What's going on around here? Jill goes to check her room herself and... No, she didn't find the doll experimenting with her makeup. What she found was... well, this. And that's the end of Really You Part 1. And wow, we're off to a great start. Both with the series in general and this particular story. You always have some expectations when it comes to a story centered around a certain trope, and that's when originality and presentation make all the difference. The fact that Lilly D doesn't start messing with the family right away actually helps with the build-up, giving us time to know the characters and see how things develop. It's pretty subtle at the start, then grows until it ends on a solid note. As for the second part, well, it starts with Lily crying in her room, probably because she just received the scolding of a lifetime. Well, that and she's still sharing the house with an evil doll that wants to hurt her and no one believes her. Brandon again goes to check on her and tries to get her to confess to painting the wall. But Lily keeps crying and insisting that she didn't do anything. Brandon can't bear to see his little sister cry, and it seems that he doesn't know what to believe anymore. What's left for him to do? Take a page from the Paranormal Activity franchise book and hide a camera in their parents' room. Fine, he doesn't hide it, he just leaves it there, but hey, as long as it works. And because he's easily climbing the list of top best fictional older brothers, he doesn't even act all, "Oh, I'm going to prove that this doll isn't alive, so you have to come clean." Sure, he wants Lily to admit the truth if it turns out that she did all those things, but that's the key word. If. Now, the good news is that Lilly D simply cannot sleep with people watching her. So this plan works. The bad news is that she took the memory card. So Brandon has no proof to show Jill. And telling her about it only makes her angrier than she already was, to the point she doesn't even want to hear about the memory card being gone.
The memory card was gone.
No, you're missing the point. Children don't hide cameras.
Are you listening to yourself?
She never listens to herself.
Great, now even Brandon is in trouble. Thanks for nothing, sister of Chucky. And it doesn't help that Jill is still treating this doll as a living person.
Can you believe what I have to put up with?
Why are you talking to a doll?
Yeah, I'm with him. I vote we burn this thing. Get the marshmallows, go to the backyard, lit a bonfire. We can make it a nice family night. But I guess the plastic barbecue will have to wait. Whatever is wrong with Lily seems to be getting worse to the point that she faints. While Jill takes her to a doctor, Brandon calls Josh to help figure out what's going on with this doll. Maybe there's a computer chip inside it, maybe someone's controlling it by remote. There has to be an explanation, right? They tear the doll apart, but there doesn't appear to be anything strange about it.
There's writing. Destroy this doll.
Well, I refer you back to my bonfire suggestion. While they are dismantling the doll, we keep cutting back to Lily. The doctor notes that she looks a bit dehydrated and her eyes look a little glassy, and Lily also says that she feels stiff and hurting all over. Yeah. What's happening to her, and you probably can guess what it is? Hurts. Back to Brandon, he and Josh decided to sneak into the review center, hoping to find some answers, while leaving the doll barely put together. Yeah, because your mother isn't angry enough. I guess it's a good thing that Lilly D is such a smart doll that she can even put herself back together. Oh, forget the bonfire, can't we find a crusher and throw this thing into it? You know, give it the whole Christine treatment. At the review center, Brandon and Josh find the basement where the dolls are made and meet the doll maker. At this point I won't be surprised, but no. I mean the woman who makes the dolls for the company. Oh, and what's her name, you might ask? Hey, how am I supposed to know? She's just called the doll maker, even in the credits.
I should saw your neck.
We are not with the company.
You're not?
Yeah, she's a bit not all there, shall we say? But I don't think we can blame her. You see, her house used to be here. She made dolls in this basement and everything was fine until her husband convinced her to sell her business to a big company, which proceeded to tear her house down, build the center in its place, and now forces her to make doll after doll for them.
What have I done?
Oh my god, I feel so sorry for her. After we get rid of the crazy doll, can't we do something to help her? Like, call the authorities maybe, because I'm pretty sure this violates several laws. Brandon shows her photos of Lilly D, and being the one who made those dolls, of course this woman knows everything about them. She also doesn't seem happy to learn that the company didn't destroy the doll like she told them to. Basically, this could all have been avoided if they had listened to her. But fine, too late for that. What's wrong with the doll?
Her soul.
Pardon? Yeah, it turns out that dolls have souls too. Some are silly or shy or serious, but they're all inherently good and happy to be dolls. But every so often you get one like Lilly D, who is not happy about being a doll. And I'm not happy I wasn't born with green eyes. Get over it.
What's gonna happen?
No telling.
But it won't be good.
Destroy her! She's a bad girl.
Meanwhile, Lily and her mother return home. Jill is on the phone with her husband, and they agree that Lily should see a therapist. Lily also seems agreeable to the idea, and she promises her mom that she's going to change from now on. So maybe the relationship will improve now and things will get better and... Oh yeah, this damn thing is still in the house. That was terrifying. That poor mirror. Oh, don't start with me. Jill hears the noise and gets, well, understandably angry. She just doesn't know what to do with her child anymore.
I wish you were my daughter.
Okay, that was harsh. Especially since, you know, this is a freaking doll. I mean, at least say that to a stuffed toy. And I guess the blue fairy was listening, because when Lily tries to go after her mother, this happens. Yep, she's turning into a doll. And this isn't some bippity-boppity-boo bullshit. This takes a while. We have this terrified little girl dragging herself across her mother's room while this doll is suddenly standing there watching as the transformation continues. It ends with Lily almost completely turning into a doll, except for one eye that keeps darting around while Lilly D turns into a human girl.
My mother will always love her child. All I need to do is make her like me.
Welcome to Horror Street. The term of the day is body horror. I already find the idea of someone being turned into a doll yet remaining conscious is scary as hell. And they went all out with this. This scene has great pacing. It's not too short or too long. It allows you to feel the progress of the transformation, Lily's fear, and then there is this last moment, which is pure uncanny valley.
Love her child.
Say what you will about this show, it isn't coddling its audience. Brandon and Josh return to the house, sadly without torches and pitchforks. But to their surprise, Lily seems fine. She claims she's feeling better, she's always smiles and sweet words. And look, she even cleaned the kitchen, folded the laundry, and made her mom a snack. Okay, you guys are not buying this, are you? Jill actually seems uncertain, Brandon is suspicious, and Henry... well, he's just glad that Lily is so determined to make up for her past behavior.
Can I help you, honey?
No, Daddy. You deserve special treatment.
I can't tell if he's just taking whatever he can get, or if he's so used to Lily putting on the sweet act that this doesn't seem weird to him. I mean, even Jill seems unsure of what's going on. Because Henry cannot go a single day without spoiling his daughter, he suggests that they buy some stuff for her doll as a reward. But Lilly D as Lily says that she's done with dolls. So done in fact that she throws doll Lily in the trash. And as for her parents, they seem perfectly okay with this. So much for the whole, oh, we spent too much money on this toy, we can't just throw it away. Brandon is not buying the sweet little girl act and confronts the literal human doll, trying to figure out what exactly happened. But Lilly D? She has worked hard to get where she is now, and she isn't about to let anyone ruin things for her.
You don't want me to be the bad Lily again, do you?
Jeez. Does that company have a line of Mafia Princess dolls or something?
You don't want me to be the bad Lily again.
Your kneecaps are cute. It would be a shame if something happened to them.
The next day, Brandon and Lilly D are getting ready for school. Oh good! One math class and Lilly D will be begging to be a doll again. But for now, still wanting to earn a mother's love, she asks Jill if she loves her. But Jill is still uncertain of what's going on, and she just notes that her daughter smells different for some reason. Yeah man, a mother's instincts are nothing to joke about. She feels that there is something up. She just doesn't know what it is.
You showed me Reagan's double, and I know it wasn't Reagan.
Seeing the doll in the trash, Brandon notices a birthmark on its neck that Lily has. A birthmark that wasn't there when he and Josh were tearing the doll apart. Jill also thinks this is weird because they only gave photos of Lily's face to the doll company. They couldn't possibly know about this birthmark. Brandon's brain solves a very simple equation. There was something up with the doll. The doll maker said the doll wasn't happy being a doll. Lily's acting weird. And the doll in the trash has a birthmark that it shouldn't have.
Exactly.
While the boys hunt the Lily impostor down, Jill realizes that this is in fact her daughter.
This is our Lily. This is our Lily, and she's gone.
That's great, honey. Listen, I'm going to call a nice doctor and you can tell them all about this doll being actually your daughter, okay? But then Jill cries that she loves Lily and reverts the transformation, turning Lily back into a real girl. Meaning that Lilly D goes back to being a doll. Lily reunites with her brother, everyone's okay, happy ending, right? Not yet. You see, Lilly D might be a doll again, but she's still very much alive. And I guess she's also quite angry. Now it's a happy ending. The next time we see her, Lilly D is lying on a street, and she's found by two girls. And then we see that maybe this wasn't the last we've seen of Lilly D. And that was Really You, parts 1 and 2. Those are the very first episodes of the Haunting Hour series, and what can we say? They were off to an impressive start. Also, making this a two-part episode was definitely a smart move. Some stories can be told in a single episode with no problem, sure, but others just need a little more time. Because of that, we have a better build-up and atmosphere than we'd get if this were just a single episode. We see things getting progressively worse, as well as the kids' investigation. And not just the stuff with the doll. This also applies to the tension between Lily and Jill. At first, is what you'd expect from a parent dealing with a spoiled child. But as the story goes on, you feel how it's getting worse, as Jill's patience is pushed to the limit and Lilly D makes it appear as if Lily is acting out even more than usual. This is important because the narrative needs Jill to say she wishes Lilly D were her daughter, yet it also needs the audience to get why she says that, as cruel as it might sound. It's not a moment that can come out of nowhere, even if you subscribe to the theory that Lilly D is somehow controlling Jill's obsession. One thing that I have to point out is that Lily could easily end up being so annoying that some people might not even care when she gets turned into a doll. But the episode manages to avoid this pitfall. Oh, don't come at me with the whole "she's just a kid" excuse, okay? I know you can't expect a child to be as mature as an adult and all that, but this isn't a free pass for a kid to act however they want. Lily's old enough to know right from wrong and to have the very minimum of self-restraint. But here's the thing. The creepy stuff starts happening rather early if you consider the length of the entire story. So we spend more time with Lily being scared rather than acting like a jerk. And even in the beginning, while she acts entitled, it's not to the point of pushing the audience's limits. As much as she is a spoiled brat, she doesn't cross the line that would make her so unbearable that she would make the episode hard to watch. This isn't an easy balance to get right. Sometimes even child characters who aren't meant to be hated end up being too much for the audience. Heavens, no, I can't stand this brat. Some details, such as the dynamic between Lily and her father, and Brandon saying that she wasn't always like this, also help Lily's development to feel more genuine. Yes, she's frightened, and the whole experience served as a lesson. But at the same time, I don't think this is the only motivating factor when she promises her mother that she'll try to be better. Look, when Lily asks her dad to let her have the doll back, you can tell it's an act.
Can I please have Lilly D back now? I promise I'll be good.
But this time, you can tell she means it.
I'm gonna try and be a nicer person. I'm gonna try really hard.
And because of those details and how Lily and Brandon actually work well together when push comes to shove, this promise doesn't come across as a last-minute attempt to make Lily more sympathetic just so you feel bad when she's turned into a doll. As for Jill's growing obsession with the doll, it's also well presented. As I said in my top best Haunting Hour episodes, this could easily come across as too ridiculous to be taken seriously, even for a younger audience. Or, again, if you subscribe to the theory that Lilly D is somehow responsible for Jill's obsession.
Lily, why did you hurt Rachel's doll?
I'm sorry, did you just say hurt the doll? And once the exchange happens, she doesn't seem to give a damn about the doll, even when it's thrown in the trash, despite what she said before.
I think not.
Remember when I said that sometimes Lilly D's eyes move? Well, the very first time this happens, Lilly D appears to be looking at Jill. In fact, all of Lilly D's actions are meant to drive a wedge between Lily and Jill. It's only when Jill wishes that Lilly D were her daughter that the whole switcheroo happens. And it's when Jill tells Lily that she does love her that things return to normal. And during the short time that she spends as a human, Lilly D asks Jill if she loves her 2 or 3 times. My personal theory is that had Jill said she loved Lilly D, the change would have become irreversible. Now, I can't tell if Lilly D is like Samara. You know, she just wants a mother's love. Or if she truly needs a mother's love in order to become real, like some twisted version of Pinocchio. But anyway, it makes the ending less of a all the power of love just magically fixes everything case. So, you know, thanks for that. And that was really the first episode of The Haunting Hour. If you guys have an episode that you'd like me to review, just write in the comments. Roses are red, violets are blue. Give us a like. Since when do you do rhymes?